Okay, Monday, October 10th, just following up on these SPY puts here. You can see prices starting to move lower. Bought the puts here when it was moving up right at this yellow line. Had to wait about 5 minutes or so before you got the rollover to the downside. Now we're kind of working our way lower towards that first target, which is kind of this low. You would think anyone who bought and thinks the market's going to rally would set a stop under there, so I expect that to be taken out. You can see the options are all the way up to 616 right now. Bought those at 550. So it's really easy at this point to just set up a no risk trade. If it doesn't follow through below this low, then you just you break even at worst. You can see here on the 1 minute chart, it kind of, after it made its roll over to the downside, we bounced around right near that level of entry and couldn't break above it. So that then becomes the break even kind of area. And now as it's trying to work its way down on the 1 minute chart, you do want to see that, well, this is the 15-minute chart. It ended up with a shooter bar, and then it had a two down move. So it is projecting to that low. And again, that's the key at this point with about an hour to go in trading. Can you break below this low and really either take profit, a very quick gain, or if you want to try to see if it settles into the lower end of the range, you can do that. You can scale out. But either way, whether it breaks down here, which hopefully it will, or refuses to do so, it's a no risk trade. Just keep your finger on the trigger to break even in case it just won't follow through. You never know for sure, given this big move up and with an hour to go. But this was a pretty good attempt here, given just the overall big picture move that we still think is heading lower, and given the way this price, this was an aggressive play to buy puts right here, broadening out onto that first high. But if you wanted to watch it and wait, then you kind of get that big move down, and then any little rally in here was my interpretation to try it again. So anyway, let's see now with no risk if we can break below that low, and then we'll see with about an hour to go in trading if we can move to the lower end of the range today and really get this daily bar closing red. So it looks good. Options are still up there above 615 or so. So we're getting close to almost a point higher if we could just break through that area, which it looks like it wants to do. And good secondary trade to buy some puts on the SPY if you were just watching closely.